Hello, Claude speaking. Oh, hello, Jules. No, we're just going through the Macbeth, so you've got plenty of time. Lady Macbeth is scheduled for 3. Fab, I'll speak to you later. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry.
Claude, remember that time when I asked you not to answer your phone in auditions?
I said I was sorry, Will.
I know, but just think to yourself, how does it look to the poor auditionee? Standing up there after spending weeks and weeks of preparation to seize their moment and show us how much they want this part? Think of that poor actor up there.
Will, there's no one up there at the moment, and besides, you are worse for it.
I am not. I am a seasoned professional, as you should know by now.
When we auditioned that lad for Sweeney Todd during our last production, you sent him a tweet saying he was crap, whilst he was still auditioning.
Well, it serves him right. Coming in here, speaking in tongues and doing funny voices.
He's from Wigan.
Oh, let's move on. It's going to be a long afternoon anyway. So, who have we got next auditioning?
We have Marilyn Carter.
Oh, have we got through all the Macbeths already? Oh, that was quick. At least we can have a good think about the last fellow we saw.
Oh, yeah.
The abs. I saw a chiseled Macbeth. Oh, go ahead.
Oh. Marilyn, we're ready for you.
Good afternoon or morning. Does it still count as morning if it's 11? Ignore me rambling. Suits this script, I guess.
Oh, just relax yourself, Marilyn. This is your moment. Where do I know her from?
I think she has just done a local tour of Abigail's party playing Beverly. Nick directed it. I think we went to see it.
Oh, yes, we did. Oh, she was horrendous. We were just saying how much we admired your role as Beverly in the local tour production of Abigail's party. We went on the last night.
Opening night.
The opening night. Oh, it was truly wonderful.
That's very kind of you to say. I was a mess on opening. I went to the theatre and sadly there was a poor cat in the middle of the road. It wasn't so much dead. It was split in 2.
Right. And who are you auditioning for today, Marilyn?
Macbeth.
Oh, good choice, but we're not actually seeing the Lady Macbeth until 3, so if you just want to go and get a cup of coffee or...
No, I want to audition for Macbeth, the main character.
Sorry, you want to audition for the Macbeth?
That's right.
Okay. Let me get this right. You want to audition for the title character of Macbeth, as in the put-upon and wannabe King of Scotland, a man persuaded by his wife to plot a terrible murder and battle through his own internal rage to seek power and respective majesty?
Yes, I do.
But why?
For all the reasons you've stated above. What more reason could an actor want?
Well, you can't.
Why not?
Because you are not suitable.
You've not seen me audition yet.
I think that what Will, the co-director, means is that the character of Macbeth is traditionally played in a certain role of gender.
Yes, love. You lack having balls.
Will! Shh.
That seems very unfair. Just because I am shaped like a woman does not mean I cannot convey the characteristics you want in the character. He, Macbeth, is complex and consumed by power and a desire to be respected. Women also have that trait.
Women didn't fight for their own equal rights for hundreds of years after this play was written. Shakespeare wrote this play as a king, therefore it had to be a man. Who are we to argue with Maud?
It can be rewritten so that Macbeth becomes a queen. Women too can be driven to rage and distraction. Have you never seen single white female?
And what of Lady Macbeth? Such a change would confuse the audience.
It's Shakespeare. Everyone will be confused anyway. You could have 2 female Macbeths, or here's a thought, swap the roles around so that a male is pushing Macbeth into committing these murders out of their own greed. I am sure it speaks more volumes considering the world we live in today regarding coercive control.
We cannot simply change the principles of an over 500-year-old play to pander to the loose women generation.
It could work.
Whose side are you on?
No one's. I just want to get the chuffing thing made.
Well, it can't happen. We are not allowed to change the contents of the play, so there.
That's such rubbish. Royalties and rights are only protected if the author is still alive. Shakespeare died a long time ago with no rights holders in sight. The same goes for Charles Dickens' plays. They no longer belong to one entity, which explains why you get modern versions of A Christmas Carol or a version of Othello set in a Chinese chippy. And, oh, here's one for you, a Romeo and Juliet with two men in the title roles.
Oh. How could that even work?
They changed it to Romeo and Julian. I saw it last week. To be fair, it was rubbish. Romeo was played by this lad from Wigan.
Okay, guys. I think we are starting to lose our way here. We have got other auditionees to see, and whilst we respect your views as an artiste, we have a certain responsibility towards the source material. That includes having a male Macbeth, like everyone else.
But the Canadians had a female Macbeth. Google it.
We won't be Googling what mad radical things the Canadians get up to. Listen, Macbeth needs to be authoritative and physically intimidating, which sadly I am not convinced a woman can pull off.
You do realise that the women in this play are not shrieking violets either. You have the three witches who manipulate and construct the deeds around this evil bloke. And as for Lady Macbeth, she's not just sitting down with a Matalan catalogue and having a facial. She's controlling this situation.
Until she becomes consumed by guilt and kills herself. Look, Marilyn, you seem a very sort of intelligent lady, and we are happy to see you audition if you wish to be considered for another part. However, on this occasion, we are wanting a traditional Macbeth.
But isn't it the duty of theatre to adapt and evolve beyond tradition? Every sort of tradition has its roots, but those roots have to change to suit the time it lives in. Shakespeare wrote his scripts to have men playing women, but now we have Maxine Peake and Fiona Shaw playing Hamlet and Richard II, respectively. We have all-black versions of Mousetrap by Agatha Christie. Craig Revel Horwood playing Miss Hannigan in Annie. And we even have white actresses playing Dolores Van Cartier or matron Mama Morton. The world of theatre grows, and so does the level of talent. Why should a role be dependent on gender or race or class, rather than talent? What I am asking, Mr. Directors, whatever happened to creative licence?
Creative licence does still exist, but it's not a magic wand that can make tradition disappear. When these plays or musicals or films were created, they were written with context. Would you be engaged with a version of Hairspray, a musical about segregation with an all-white cast? Would you be able to believe and empathise with Nancy's abuse in Oliver if it wasn't played by a woman? And would you see Fiddler on the Roof if there was no fiddler? Claude and I have worked on many productions over the years. Some we've adapted and some we have stayed true to the original source. On this occasion, we and our audience want to see Macbeth, how it was intended.
If I could just step in at this stage, guys, we are losing time and we have got other people to see. Marilyn, we are more than happy to see you if you want to audition again, but it would have to be on another day. How are you fixed for tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow. We're not seeing the third witches until 12 o'clock, so you could come then.
Tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this pretty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death.
Seems a bit harsh now, Marilyn.
Out, out, brief candle, life but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets. his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Nothing.
Well, that was
I know, right? So, what did you think?
oh, she was marvelous.
Oh,
She got the part.
Fabulous! Oh.
I am not prone to weeping, as our sex commonly are, the want of which vain dew perchance shall dry your pities. But I have that honourable grief lodged here, which burns worse than tears drown. Do you not know I am a woman? When I think, I must speak. Women will love her that she is a woman, worth more than any man. Men, that she is the rarest of all women. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. Simply, the thing I am shall make me live.